Hi, everybody. Welcome back to New York, home of one of the greatest dynasties in hockey history. 4 straight, people. I am looking forward to this. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Panthers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. And that's just out of reach. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. The Panthers take it along the wall. Shot! What a save by Varlamov! Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Pelech's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
New York's looking to break out. Poked away at center by Forsling. Feeds it down low. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Pulock. And that pass is redirected. And he slides it quickly to Barzal. Poked away by Forsling. Hard hit frees up the puck. Sends one up to Reinhart. Puts it on net from the point. Denies him with a save. Picked up along the wall by Pulock. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. Big time save. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Quick feed to Verhaeghe. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Mikkola.
Make a change.
Oh, great move to sidestep, and they score!
You know that goaltenders have been taught to drop into that butterfly position and really try to cover a majority of the net, trying to make themselves as big as possible, James. But the shooter, guess what? They work on their accuracy, and this is pinpoint as it's buried home.
The Panthers are on the board here, and they have the game's first goal in the back half of period number 1.
Well, you can really see that they bought into what the coach said pregame, James, about being patient, trying to capitalize on their opportunities, and they do it late in the opening frame.
Olivier's picking up steam. Moves it over to Cizikas. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Here's a short pass to Kulikov. From the blue line, they take control of it. Taken along the wall by Novak. Denies him in front. Puck grab by Dobson. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, just a textbook hit. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Now a quick pass to Cizikas. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. A chance from the point. New York's got possession of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And he totally whiffs on that one. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Quick pass to Ekblad. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Forsling's got it in the defensive end. Up along the wing. Moves it to Kopp. And now it's grabbed by Mayfield. New York's got it in their own zone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Mayfield. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. 2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Islanders are going to need to find the details in their game here, James. They're not winning faceoffs. They're not starting with the puck, and it's a real reason why they're behind.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And he slides it quickly to Pulock. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Kovacevic. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Slides it to Pulock. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Sent into the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Reinhart. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. On the doorstep, backhander, shuts him down.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
The Panthers look to start the transition game. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Lets it go. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. And that goes off a player in front. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset, much needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
The Panthers win the faceoff. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Good read with the stick to break that up. Coughs it up on the play. Moves it quickly over to Bunting. And he takes the feed. Taken by Duclair. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. More than half the period has expired. Florida's up 1-0. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Shillington's taking it from his own end. Quick shot! Denies him in close.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net.
Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer to put it home.
Well, two things need to happen to execute a one-timer perfectly. You have to have the pass, and you have to have the time. You can't be over-anxious. That's the first thing. And second thing, you can't over-rotate. He's perfect with both, and he finds the back of the net.
The Panthers are now up by 2 here in the late goings of period number 2. And, Cheryl, I really like their game tonight.
I love their game. They were playing so creative, James. They're holding the majority of possession. It's all come not only with their puck possession, the player with the puck, but how about their work off the puck? They have so much support, and they're taking it to the net.
Florida's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Corrali's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Scores! And they're cooking now.
Well, the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Florida's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight, especially what they've been doing in the offensive zone.
Yeah, why would you slow down when you can pad your stats? I mean, they've been all over the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun out there, and there's been a wave right through the bench.
And he moves it up to Kapanen. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Fantastic save!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And he easily stops that one.
Varlamov's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Here we go with the start of period number 3. I think at this point it might be just playing for pride here. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Florida's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
Quick feed to Pulock. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Islanders have it against the wall. And that's knocked away in the defensive end. In all alone on the breakaway. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Florida sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Drills them. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes it at center. Poked away at center by Ekblad. Here's a short pass to Pajot. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off.
The Panthers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Lead pass ahead. Quick shot. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
The Panthers continue to lead big here in this third period. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Duclair. Passes on over to Dobson. What a steal in his own end. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Florida's got it in their own zone. Good hit on the play. The Islanders have it from their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Quick pass to Kulikov. The Islanders have the puck now. The Panthers have it now. Moves it to Olivier.
Got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
And some textbook body contact there. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Unable to reach that one. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come. Puck picked up for the open ice. Into the offensive end now. Big hit. Loses his balance on the play. Florida's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
The Panthers wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Misses! Moves it quickly over to Pellick. Steps into it! And that's wide of the net. Quick feed to Horvat. Puck scooped up by Bennett. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Panthers have it now. Under a minute to go in the third. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one! Tampa Bay's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. In the final moments of this period, Florida's clicking on all cylinders tonight. They've added to the lead, and this is a total rout. Poked away in the offensive end. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Here's a collision with some authority. Here's a chance in front. Oh, a clutch save! And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. And now he moves it quickly to Forsling. Puck picked up by Ekblad. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Huge steal in his own end.
Swap up.
The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. It is never easy when the home fans turn on you, but they've got no one to blame for themselves with this performance tonight.
Florida's in the lead here in large part due to their third line. And listen, you always talk about having more depth scoring. It's another thing to do it. They've been real effective tonight.
It is all over. Cheryl, there's an old saying, confidence is key. They were... Boston's got bragging rights coming into this one, having won the last matchup. Mangiapane's physicality forced a number of turnovers the last time he played them. Forsling's game against him saw him step up with a number of takeaways and hits. Two dynamic stars, two fierce rivals. It's a grudge match, and it's next. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now from this opening faceoff. The Bruins take possession to get this one underway. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Puck grabbed by Ekblad. Moves it over to Tkachuk. Moves it around along the half wall. And there's the save! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Here they come on the rush. Here's a short pass to Ekblad. Grabs it in his own end. Now he slides it up to Tkachuk. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Forsling. Looks to pass it. Odd man rush. Cutting to the net. Oh, it's stopped. Oh, my goodness, what a save. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. And that slides right out to center ice. Steps inside. And he slides it quickly to Kovacevic. Picked off by Mangiapane. Fires it. Doesn't go. The Panthers have it behind the net. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Sends it quickly to Lindholm. Nice dish from the left wing. Slides the puck to Kovacevic. Shot from the point. Makes a save. Cool and calm under pressure. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame. Still scoreless in this one. Boston's won the defensive zone draw. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Boston's taken possession in their own end. Picked up along the boards by Beecher. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Grabbed in the open ice by Luosterainen. Novak's got it along the wing. Misses. What a chance to open the scoring there.
Well, it's a scoreless game here, James. It's defensively tight, so he had a real opportunity that was missed on that shot.
Quick pass over to Beecher. Slides the puck across to Bjugstad. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Luosterainen. Unloads from the point.
Want to get from that person in your family who's got an upcoming birthday? Don't forget you can visit our team store for all the latest selections of jerseys, shirts, hats, and collectibles.
Here in the later stages of this period, we're still scoreless. And they win the draw here in their own end. Now a quick pass to Kostelic. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he hangs on to the puck. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tees it up from the back end. Turn that chance aside. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. My goodness, what a save by Bobrovsky. Denies him again. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you find a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Get Services to receive your team poster.
Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Bruins are fortunate that they're heading into the second period in a scoreless game, James. Still a chance to win it. But, man, they got to manage the puck better. They need to communicate because they turned it over way too many times.
Taken by Ekblad. They are really buzzing. Scores! And the party's on in FLA!
Well, there's a ton of traffic in front, and you can see that he's fighting for position and to find the puck. And when he does, he throws out the windmill, James, and he can't catch up to the puck.
The Panthers continue to be the more active team here early in the second, and they lead as a result. Sizzling scores all over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal. Boston's been right there with them all night long, and look at this, we've got the equalizing goal.
Yeah, that counter punch was something, James, to be able to get the equalizer. You can see the excitement on the bench. That's going to provide a lot of energy in the second period.
Score! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Ekblad's got the puck. From the blue line, takes a shot. Made that stop. And he slides it quickly to Lindholm. Florida's got the puck. Takes the feed up ahead. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Florida's got possession at center. Handles the pass. Great hit on the play. Denies him on the slapper. Grabbed along the boards by Verhaeghe. Misses over the net.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
Puck scooped up by Gourde. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Mikkola. He says, let's get physical on that play. Gourde's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Florida's rolling now, having taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
And that's off a stick. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And he comes up with the save. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. From the point. Stops the rocket of a shot. Slides it over to Beauvillier. Knocked away with the stick by Kulikov. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
The Panthers have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Sends a pass over. Sends it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. And it's a quick pass to Olivier. Big save by the goaltender. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. And now he moves it quickly to Coyle. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Slides it across to Luosterainen. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Panthers want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. Barkov's won the draw here in the defensive zone.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Lets it go from the back end. Gets in front of it for the block. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The whole team Zeppelin is loaded with prizes, and in your way, all intermission long.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Boston's behind in this game because they've mismanaged the puck, James. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go at puck drop and really chasing the game all over the ice, forcing plays and giving up the puck way too easily.
Coyle's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he's ridden off the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, and he stops that one. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of time left in this period. Florida's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Bruins win the draw. Taken along the wall by Lindholm. Boston's got it into the offensive zone. Takes the feed.
Wow.
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And off the draw, they take the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by Fabry. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Looks to get the puck over to Palmieri. Quick pass to Coyle. Comes up with the stop. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, what a move! Tremendous stop with the blocker by Swayman.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Gets the puck in deep. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Glove save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Panthers win the draw.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's 1 goal away from his next milestone.
Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Big time stop.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
The Bruins will play it in their own end. Knocked away by Mikkola.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Moves it to Bjugstad. Receives the pass. Changes coming up on the back end as they send the puck in. Uses the force on that hit. Slips by the check. Stopped by the goaltender. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
The team would like to thank you for your overwhelming support.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he turns that one aside. Great pressure with the stick. And he slides it quickly to Palmieri. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Florida's crossed the line and on the attack. And that pass goes off a stick. Takes that pass back at the point. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Pass right back. The Panthers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Olivier. From the point, stops him cold. Lindholm's lugging the puck. Takes the pass. Here they are on the attack. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
So 60 minutes of play and nothing decided. That means we've got overtime, and it's coming up right after this. Are you hashtagging overtime challenge on social media? Because they're ready to get it underway. Oh, the anticipation ramping up in this barn. You can just feel it right now. Moment of truth for both sides. Sudden death overtime. Let's get it on. Turns him away. Quick pass across to Coyle. Pokes it away in his own end. There's another for the hit parade. He's got the game on his stick. Oh, makes the save and will continue on.
Oh, you can just feel the adrenaline pumping with an opportunity.
For the win. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Panthers win it. He grabs the puck here at the point. Just wide. Off the crossbar. What an opportunity right there. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Zach has won the draw inside his own end. From the right side, they gain the zone. He might have a step here. Flips it across. He scores! Wow! And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Well, after this one, partner, can we call this a heater now?
We can call it a heater, and anytime you're in the win column multiple games in a row, James, you know that everyone is feeling it. They're calling it a heater as well. Why? They're putting pucks in the net. No matter what they do, they're getting puck luck as well. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Final home game of the season as they came up short on a playoff bid, but one more to play in front of the home fans. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Islanders are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. And a great save!
Bobrovsky's been consistent all season long. I mean, his team's in the winning column. His save percentage is up, and he's a real reason why they have a chance in every game.
Scooped up along the wall by Barkov. The Islanders played along the boards. New York's got it behind the net. Makes the glove stop. Takes a shot. And will get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Barkov's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Handles the puck at the point. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it across. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. Now a quick pass to Gord. With possession along the wall. Knocked away. Picked up along the boards by Verhaeghe. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The game is still scoreless. The Islanders come up with the defensive zone draw. Moves it quickly over to Mikkola. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Can't keep a hold of it. Chance in front. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Bunting's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, what a save in front.
Bobrovsky's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Puck goes off the glove. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Passes it to Bunting. The Islanders carry it along the wall. Blocker save. Kovacevic is moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it over to Duclair. Slides it across. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Odd man rush. New York's got a hold of the puck now. And that's poked away by Novak. Grabbed along the boards by Pulak. New York's got the puck at center. Angles it over to Duclair. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. The Panthers take it across the line. Puck picked up by Corrali. And somehow he hangs on. And now it's over to Cizikas. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Florida's got the puck behind the net. From the point, and one last save. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Islanders had great possession time in the opening frame, James, and they need to look to continue that through the second period and not get frustrated that they didn't convert on it. But one thing that they can do a better job of is getting off of the perimeter and into the mid lane of the ice to create some more quality scoring opportunities.
Quick feed to Barkov. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Varlamov. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. And now he passes it to Pulock. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. The Islanders take possession in the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. And he serves it across to Declare. And that's broken up by Reinhart. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Oh, and here's the pass. Big time stop there.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
The Panthers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. New York's got a hold of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
I recognize in the game that the adrenaline momentum carries you, but when you're traveling a distance, you gotta slow up before you make the hit.
The first penalty kill of the game for this group here, and we know their penalty kills rank toward the bottom of the league, but this group's got a lot of confidence, a lot of energy. They just might be able to shut down this power play unit.
Directed over to Novak. On the attack along the boards. Comes up with the steal. Here's a short pass to Horvat. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Handles all alone. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Gord's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Now over to Bunting. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Denies him. Takes the feed moving in. New York's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Pulock. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a shot. That goes off the mask. Save made by the goalie.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Barkov's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And off the face-off, they take possession. Forsling's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
And he lowers the boom there. The Panthers going to work on offense. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Takes the puck at the point. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. And that's knocked away. The Islanders come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Picked up along the wall by Novak. Good stop by Varlamov. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's
scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Precision passing is what leads to this one-timer opportunity, and it wasn't just an opportunity, James. It was a direct finish as he just slaps it and hammers it home.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Pass back to the point. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. They've got numbers here. Big save in front.
Varlamov's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
New York's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Stops them with a glove. Takes the feed, but under pressure. And that one's stolen at center ice.
The Islanders are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Varlamov's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Feeds it on over to Sprong. Sneaks by the poke, tying seconds, and he makes the save. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Islanders can't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks to net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here, some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
New York's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. Horvats won a big draw in their own end. Oh, what a move to get by there. They put the puck into the offensive end. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Taken along the wall by Ekblad. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Luosterainen. And stops that big bomb. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. The Panthers have taken a 1-0 lead. New York's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And that's stolen by Barkov. And that's intercepted by Horvat. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Feeds it to Reinhart. Caught! And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. And he slides it quickly to Kovacevic. And comes up empty.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
The Islanders move it ahead. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Barkov's got it against the boards. Moves with the puck at the corner. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Gourde. And it's a quick pass to Kovacevic. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Panthers lead it 1-0. The Islanders win the face-off at center. Handles the puck. Great reach with the poke check. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. And they score!
Well, I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You got to figure, you got to hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game.
Florida's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Islanders have it now. Throws it in. Florida's got the puck in their own end.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Battling for it along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Mayfield. Takes the feed. Moves it to Lee. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Shot! Slapped away by the blocker. Moves it quickly over to Pajot. And now it's to Mayfield. The Panthers have it against the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. From the left side, takes the pass. Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Horvat's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And the puck's knocked loose. Great read by Forsling. Still has possession. Quick feed to Barkov. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Cannon of a shot! We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Way too much congestion blocks that. Rocked him in the open ice. Levels him with the hit. Misses wide of the net.
I think he was feeling the pressure there, Jamie. Works hard to get to good spot on the ice, and he's got a huge scoring chance, and he's unable to hit the net. He was just a little tight on the stick there, and it went wide.
Good stand-up hit. Slides it across. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he moves it to Duclair. Coughs it up in the neutral zone. Poked away by Bunting. Well, there you go. 60 minutes has been played out and still no winners. So we go to sudden death overtime. Lock in, folks, because this should be electric. Stay with us. Looking for heroics here as they get underway in overtime. Drives to the paint. Looking to end it. Forsling's got the puck in his own zone. Florida's on the attack. Game on his stick. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Picked up along the boards by Pulak. The Islanders take it along the wall. A chance to end it right here. Oh, what a save! That was the game right there! Wow!
Timing is everything, James, and this is overtime. You have to out-battle your opponent. And wow, what a beautiful save and read by the tender.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
The Islanders take possession here inside the offensive zone. Final minute of OT, and it's still anyone's game. Puts it on net. That sails over the net. Picked up along the wall by Bunting. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Puck grab by Bennett. Look out, here they come on the attack. Big time save and will play on.
Oh, that's enormous, James. He's doing absolutely everything he can to give his team a chance to win.
And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Pallet stick handling in his own zone. Trying to shake loose. He's in. Denies him on the breakaway. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Shuts him down. There's the horn, and it brings overtime to an end. That takes us now to a shootout. We'll get ready for it in moments. Neither team has given an inch after 3 periods, Nothing solved after overtime, so here we go. Shootout, let's go. Shot scores! What a goal!
Well, I like that he came in with a little bit of speed on this shootout, James, and he didn't give anything away until the last minute. He has that quick release, he was accurate, and he buried it.
Barzal's ready to go here in this shootout. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's trying...
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
I guess we can call this shootout overtime. Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
No room for errors at this point in time. He needs a goal to keep his team alive. That's stopped, and that'll do it for this one.